Auto Sleeper have got a great reputation, but a lot of people seem to think that their motorhomes are perhaps just a little expensive. So I have here the most expensive motorhome in the Auto Sleeper lineup. It's a Wiltshire, it's a special edition for Marquis, and it costs £69,995. Well, I'm going to seek the help of an expert to find out exactly what goes into this motorhome to make it worth that sort of money. And this is John Foti, who's been selling motorhomes since 1985, which I reckon is 28 years. Now that's a long, long time to have been selling motorhomes. You must know a little bit about them.
A little bit, yes.
A little bit. So John, tell me about this Auto Sleeper Wiltshire. What is it that makes it worth the money?
Well, one of the first things that it does, it has on the Mercedes cab. So you're going to get a much wider box on the inside than a standard Peugeot or Fiat cab. Also, we have the option to go with an automatic, which is with the torque converter. So the transmission, the gears is a lot smoother.
So we talked about the gearbox. What about the engine?
The engine is the 163 brake, 2.2, and it has probably one of the best roadside assistance in the industry, whether you're in the UK or you're traveling in Europe.
Okay, well the first thing I notice about this motorhome is actually the sidewalls. They are not the same as the sidewalls on most British motorhomes.
No, they're not. This is a fiberglass or GRP sidewall, which allows certain things to happen for the motorhome. You don't have the same type of temperature loss on the inside or the outside. It's easier to maintain it because it's not metal. The other thing is that if you ever have an accident and you have to replace the wall or repair the wall, that's going to be done with the same material.
I can fix fiberglass myself.
Exactly.
Aluminium, different kettle of
Different
fish.
kettle of fish.
Okay. What else can you tell us about the outside of the motorhome?
Certain things I like about the outside of the motorhome is that it's got fully capped and molded roof. This particular model is going to come standard with the AC unit or the air conditioning unit on top of the vehicle. It's also going to come with a fiberglass shell as an outside compartment locker, which is really good for your wet locker. So you can put things like water hoses, chemicals, toilets inside, and that's just a complete fiberglass shell. So you don't have to worry about smell or odors from all of the wet items going into the motorhome itself.
Okay. Well, let's have a look inside. After you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Well, now, John, you were saying that because this is a Merc, it's actually wider than most other motorhomes built on a Fiat or on a Peugeot chassis. And I think I can actually see it. It's difficult to imagine. I mean, 5 inches is not that much, but it does feel really spacious in here.
Yeah. Makes all the difference in the actual feel of the vehicle, because it's a perception-based type thing. And even though you do have more space, it just makes it even that much greater.
Yeah. Let's look at the cooking area, because I know Auto Sleeper's customers love to cook. We've got the hob here with the electric hob.
Yep. Yeah, one electric burner, and you got 3 gas burners on it.
Yep.
Okay.
And
this is a full oven, so it's more of a UK spec.
As standard, we've got an eye-level microwave.
Microwave.
And one of these fridges with a separate freezer, which is always a nice thing to have.
Yes.
A luxurious touch. Now, I noticed that kind of motorhome stops here. Although, of course, if you open the door, hey, in you go. Let's go in the bedroom, after you. I'm a gentleman, after all. So here we have a really spacious little bedroom. This is the Duo model, isn't it? Which means that you get twin beds. And this reminds me in some ways of an American RV. And you actually, as people can tell by your accent, are from America. As I imagine you used to sell RVs over there.
Yeah, I sold them.
And does this remind you of an RV, the way the space is kind of separated between the living and the sleeping?
In a lot of respects it does, yes. I've seen the layout before, and it's one of the layouts that's really good if you want to be able to get up and have access to the bathroom without disturbing each other. But it's been out there for a long time, yeah.
In America?
Yes.
But this is not very common over here, is it?
No,
to have actual separate rooms.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to really like this. I can understand why. Let's have a look in the bathroom, which again is a completely separate room.
Well, the main thing, the 2 things I like about it is separate. I've got a toilet that's a lot more usable because of the space. And then I've got a bowl that I actually put my hands in and get my hands wet without splashing the motorhome all over the place.
Yeah. Good. Well, John, thanks very much for showing me around. It does look as though the Auto Sleeper, this Wiltshire model, has been really well designed, really well thought out, well put together. It's a beautiful little motorhome. How many motorhomes do Auto Sleeper make during the course of a year?
Auto Sleeper will make around 800 motorhomes per year.
Which is a lot less than some of the bigger manufacturers.
Yes, it is.
So it's not exactly a bespoke motorhome, but certainly it's more maybe handcrafted than some others.
Yes.
Well, there it is. Auto Sleepers, they are maybe a little more expensive, but you certainly get a motorhome that is completely different from a lot of the other more, shall we say, mass-produced motorhomes. This Wiltshire is a really nice motorhome.